They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Offense up to the line fast. Going to the ground again on first. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down carry for Jones. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll run here with Jones. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to
another try for Jones. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Vikings get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown.
Touchdown, Vikings.
They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And that's brought in for 2, Brock. That's going to put them up 8-0. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Heads out on a bootleg. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Smith setting the throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender tips that one, but he's got it. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's another Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Counter give to Genty. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, let's go. Where's that? Hold on.
Smith to the air now. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's out of bounds behind the line, so that's going to add a couple yards on to this 3rd down.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. The Vikings have played to an early lead. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. Hauled in, again it's Bowers. Oh, this big guy is moving. He does it, touchdown. The Raiders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
On the return, here's Miles Price. This makes it up to the 25. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Now I'll give it to Mason. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. And goes to the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up.
This is Mason on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Vikings
First down, and they go right back to it. And he hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. That's caught beyond the marker. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. That's good for a couple of yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed right side to Addison. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, and here's Mason. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Another run for Mason. Fights his way through a tackle. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. On the move, headed right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Now McCarthy and the Vikings getting all set for the 2-point attempt. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he gets in for 2. They're going to go up by 2 scores off of that play. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Mostert on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Look, Jackson left, Jackson. Hey, here we go. Good shot. Middle.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Good shot.
On 1st down, here's Smith. Completed to his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, hey.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
49. Check 59, Cobra. Here goes it up.
Again, it's Smith to the air. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They're going to run it. Here's Scott. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 15. 1st down.
Now run by Scott. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 7.
Here's Scott on the carry. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Kevin O'Connell with the call. They're trying for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the
McCarthy's going to look to throw this. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect